Good evening and welcome to the special meeting of the Terre Haute City Council. It is 5:30 on Thursday, July 6th, 2017. Roll call, Michelle, please.
Councilwoman Aller.
Present.
Councilman Azar. Councilwoman Crossan.
Present.
Councilman DeMond.
Here.
Councilman Elliott.
Here.
Councilman Garrison.
Present.
Councilman Morris. Councilman Nasser.
Present.
Councilman Nation. 6 are present, 3 are absent.
Okay. First order of business, please.
Hearing concerning the compliance of tax abatements for Unison Resolution 3, 2012, and Resolution 39, 2008.
Is there a petitioner to speak on this, please?
Representative Unison?
Yeah.
Mr. President, should I give a background on this?
Yes.
All right, good evening.
Wait just a second. Go ahead, Michelle.
Each year, each company is required to file a compliance form, which is called a Compliance of Benefits Form, CF1. We had noted that Unison had not submitted their forms, and they were voted not in substantial compliance, so a hearing was set for tonight at 5:30. After discussion between myself and a representative from the company who prepares the forms for Unison, it was determined that the forms were signed for by someone in City Hall, but I still couldn't find them. So I asked them to resubmit the forms to me. You should have a copy before you. And one is for Resolution 3, 2012, and one is for Resolution 39, 2008. The 39, 2008 abatement has at least 1 year left, maybe 2. There was some discussion on whether there was 2 years left or 1. According to my conversation with the auditor and the assessor's office, there should be 1 year left. The Resolution 3 of 2012, I don't have it in front of me, but it does have a few more years left. So you do have 2 separate CF1 forms in front of you. They will need to be voted on individually. Tonight's meeting is approve or deny. If it's approved, the abatement will continue for another year. If it's denied, at that point, the council would prepare a resolution rescinding the abatement from any future activity.
Thank you. Welcome. If you just state your name and
Thank you. Yeah,
for the record.
my name's Eric Ortman. I'm the plant manager and site leader, responsibility for both of our sites here in Terre Haute. One just south of us here off 3rd Street, and then the other one off of Locust Street, which these 2 forms both represent.
Any questions from the council?
Mr. President,
Councilwoman Aller?
we just have one, right, the personal property one?
You have 2 forms before you in the packet. If you look in Section 2, it says resolution number, and one of the resolutions number is 39-2008.
Okay.
It will state, as estimated on the SB1, between the current number of employees and the additional employees, there should have been 103 total. They're showing 8 current.
Okay, so that's the one we're discussing. Okay, that was my question. Is there a reason why there's a difference, such a difference in between the employees on your form?
Yeah, there is. So strategically, our business used to do repair in this Locust Street facility, which is the 2008 agreement, and then make new parts for aircraft engines just south of us in the 3rd Street location. We exited the business, the overhaul business, service business, to make aircraft repair parts in favor of growing the new build part of the business that we do just south of here on 3rd Street. So as we eliminated that work from the facility, all employees were absorbed at the other facility just south of us on 3rd Street, and there were no reductions in force. No one was involuntarily separated from the company. And that's why you'll see, in general, the planned employment level at the plant here on 3rd Street being higher than the original plan, with further plans to further grow that business as we take on more work scope at the main plant on 3rd Street.
I yield.
President.
Councilman Elliott.
Is the, in 39, 2008 relates to a CNC grinder?
Yes.
Is that piece of equipment still on Locust, or has it been moved to South Third, or?
It's been relocated to South Third Street in operation.
Okay. There's also a letter in the back of these documents that talks about the transitioning, which you've talked about, adding new product lines and hiring new employees to support these new product lines.
Right.
I mean, can you tell us a little bit about that without sharing any trade secrets or anything?
No trade secrets. So GE has 3 more fuel-efficient aircraft engines that replace a lot of the legacy engines. And the one that represents Third Street is a lot of the equipment that was purchased to make the combustion section of every one of those engines. So that is the precipitous of the investment that was done here on Third Street. Since then, we have also taken on additional scope of work, which takes some of the former components that were manufactured, and we build part of the engine core. So we've added about 25 folks to the business over the last 2 years that now do scope that is allowing the scope to grow and unlock some different and pretty new and exciting potential business for us to put more work here in the Third Street plant in Terre Haute.
Thank you. We appreciate the growth.
Sure.
Are you?
President Massey?
Councilwoman Crossen.
I just want to make sure that I understand. So the equipment that was the subject of this tax abatement is actually still being used by the company?
Yes.
In manufacturing? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Just at a different site?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you. I yield.
I just had a question regarding the employees, just to make sure I understand this. You're saying that the employees from Locust were moved to the Third Street location, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And on the estimated employees for the Locust location was 98 employees, and actual is 8 on the form. So if you go to the location for Third Street, it says 388 was what you were going to have, but you have an actual of 401. So I'm just trying to figure out the numbers. They don't seem to be adding up unless I'm misunderstanding you.
Attrition over the last 4 years with retirements, other company separations, we did not attrit, or we did not backfill folks for a period of time as we absorbed and combined the 2 facilities on South Third Street. And most recently, we began to add folks in the last half of 2016 to grow and expand some of the new scope that we have in the facility.
Okay. So what would you say your total employee count is for that location?
Today, 412.
Anybody else have any other questions?
Yeah, I guess I would like to point out,
Councilman
it looks
Griffin.
like the remanufacturing site, the employees, what stayed and what remained has shifted over. But then also, the loss of whatever that is, this remanufacturing was 4.4, and that's pretty much gone away. But if you look at the other one, it went from 19.2 to 24. So it looks like the salaries have shifted over even with fewer employees. So I just thought that was worth noting. But as Earl said, the equipment shifted over, so you're still wanting abatement on both of these. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming here to explain that.
Yeah, thank you, Councilman.
As a reminder to the council, at this point, it's a motion to approve or motion to deny. If you do a motion to deny, your next step would be a resolution to rescind.
Councilwoman Aller?
Are we voting on these separately?
Right now, your vote is on Resolution 39, 2008.
Michelle, these are also to be voted on as in substantial compliance, is that what we're doing now, or
That was
just
last,
approval?
that was last month. So this is motion to approve, which will let the abatement continue for 1 year for another review, or motion to deny. Motion to deny means that a resolution will be prepared to rescind the abatement from future activity. And again, I believe 1 year or 2 years is what's left on this one.
Let's see what the resolution number is.
It's 3928.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman Aller.
I move that we approve resolution number 39, 2008.
Second.
It's been moved that we approve Resolution 39, 2008 by Councilwoman Aller, second by Councilwoman Crossen. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman Aller.
I have to read it.
oh, sorry. I apologize.
This is Unison Resolution 3, 2012. Again, this is for approval or denial.
Councilwoman Aller.
Mr. President, I move that we approve resolution number 2012-3.
Second.
It's been moved that we approve Resolution 3, 2012 by Councilwoman Aller, second by Councilwoman Crossen. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank
Mr.
you.
President,
Councilwoman Aller.
move to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved to adjourn by Councilwoman Aller, second by Councilman DeBon. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We're adjourned.